You talked about feeling Carrie throughout making this film. Tell me how that manifested itself?
Carrie Fisher, how she ended up being in Episode 9 in Rise of Skywalker.
That, and also just feeling her spirit throughout when you were making it.
Well, I mean, I had known Carrie for a number of years prior to working with her. And when we started working together on The Force Awakens, I think it was a bit of a challenge because she was playing a character that she had not played in a long time. And it took a little bit of time for her to find the rhythm and be comfortable with it. And then she did. And we just had a great time working together. And, the story she would tell, her spirit, her sense of humor, which was like no one else's, her free associative brilliance, I mean, she was just the greatest. And we started working on the story for this film, Rise of Skywalker. We knew there was no way to tell the end of the Skywalker saga without Leia. And we knew we would not recast. We knew we would not use a CG character. And we looked at footage that we had from Force Awakens and realized there were a handful of scenes that we had never used. Which, of course, at the time, made me miserable. Because I thought, we got to use all these scenes with Carrie. But then I suddenly realized, oh my God, thank God we didn't use these scenes, because now we can use them and repurpose them. So we wrote scenes around her moments, her shots, her dialogue. So Carrie's now in this movie in a way that it's unbelievable because she's there. And I still working on the film in the editing room. Weirdly, I find it harder to believe now that she's gone because she's just so present and alive in the film.
The themes of light and dark, of fighting back, of what are your values, all these kinds of themes that have permeated the Star Wars universe seem particularly relevant right now. Is that something that you've been thinking about in the lead up to Rise of Skywalker? Was that something that you were thinking of when you were making it?
Sure. I mean, I feel like the thing about Star Wars is that it lets you tell a story that is relevant, even though it takes place a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. No one wants to see something that doesn't feel like it has relevance. So obviously everyone has to deconstruct and interpret things as they do. But Star Wars has always been a story about good versus evil. It's always been a story about fighting an oppressive regime, fighting for freedom. And my favorite thing about this one is that it's about a group of friends together on this adventure. Like, you get to see them on this crazy, thrilling adventure together and not split up. So I'm really excited about that.